Mm. Hi, this is Paul.
Paul, hi. This is Anna, your dad's hospice nurse.
Hey, Anna. Is there anything the matter?
He's mostly good. His vitals are good anyway, but he's a little weak and confused today. I did want to let you know, though, that he started talking today about not eating and drinking anymore to bring the end closer.
So, I'm guessing in your work that you hear that from time to time.
Yes, sometimes.
And what do you say?
Well, I told him no one here is going to make him eat or drink. We just can't guarantee how things will go if he stops eating and drinking.
You mean how long it takes for him to die?
Right. I'm not sure how committed he is to it yet, though. He was kind of sweet. He was saying, well, what if I get hungry? And I said, well, you could always eat a little piece of cake if you get hungry, but that might spoil your plan. And he laughed a little. Well, I just thought I should let you know. When a patient changes his or her relationship with food, it can be a sign that the end stage is starting.
And what have you seen when patients do stick to a fast?
There's no true predicting. They can fail quickly or they can linger for some time. And it can be rough.
And what do you recommend?
Well, I wouldn't say anything to him unless he brings it up. And he might be off of it now, per our conversation. He seems to be eating his lunch just fine right now. So we'll let you know if we hear anything more.
Anna, is he in much pain right now?
He's pretty uncomfortable from spending all day in bed. We have increased his oxycodone and his anxiety meds. We even tried to get him to maybe let us get him into his chair or kind of roll him outside, for a change of view, but he says he's just not up to it.
Yeah, that's too bad. I think he really doesn't want his friends to see him failing so much. Well, look, Anna, thanks so much for the call. My sister Jane is coming Friday, I think, and I'll probably be back in like 2 weeks. So see you then.
All right, see you then.
Come on in, Paul.
Hey, Don. Thanks for seeing me. I know you don't do phone consults.
Looks like you're playing hoops today, or roller derby maybe.
Hey, come on. I'm almost 60. Give me a break. I need all this so I don't get hurt.
No helmet?
I have thought about it.
All right, so what's up? Is it your dad?
Yeah, so the latest is that my dad is talking about starving himself to death. And so I'm wondering if, with your own dad, did that ever come up?
Yeah. I mean, he tried it. It was horrible. This is where the state offers no help to people who want to die. Some people will tell you starving's not so bad and only takes a few days, but it looked hard to me. And Dad, he lingered. Internally very painful for him. He was determined to stick with it. But I'll tell you, life's tenacious. I'm not in a position to recommend to you one thing or another, and I can't say for sure how it would work out with your dad.
Well, the nurses report that he is eating right now, and Steve and Liz think we should just not mention it to him again. Maybe he's over it.
Kind of sounds like it.
Well, I may talk to him about it when I talk to him on the phone. So I don't like these kind of family decisions of not talking about a subject, you know.
When will you talk with him next?
I'm supposed to talk to him later today. I have a call with him every Tuesday and Friday. One of us calls him every day. Well, he talks to Steve every night after dinner because, well, they're really best friends, you know, I gotta say.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, I'm pretty cool with it. You know, I'm pretty used to the firstborn son favored nation status that my brother enjoys. And, you know, he's kind of earned it. He's always been closer geographically, and he's visited him every weekend since my mom died. I'm really more worried about Steve than either Jane or I for after my dad dies, actually.
How so?
Well, there'll be some relief at first for Steve because he won't have to take those emergency calls and run up there on a moment's notice. I'm thinking more about those nightly phone calls, you know, when he and Dad are talking about, you know, the second round of some obscure golf tournament. You know, he's really going to miss those calls. I know I'm going to miss those calls, no matter how mundane. So it's going to be the end of a lot of stories, you know, stories about our family and its history and his own role in global history.
Like what?
Well, like family history. I mean, he was telling me a story the other day just about packing the station wagon for our summer trips to Atlantic City.
Your mother, she'd pack so much stuff. I mean, it was suitcase after suitcase, and I used to have to cram all these things in the back of that station wagon. And, you know, I'd get it all done, and I'd say, okay, let's go. And she'd come walking out of the house with one last suitcase that just had to get on there. Had to take everything out and rearrange it and put everything back in that bag. Oh, God.
And then he had another story about when he started working for the phone company in Washington, D.C. in the 50s.
And I used to get off the bus and had to maybe walk a block or two to work. And I'd pretty much run into Harry Truman almost every darn morning. You know, well, he had this regular routine of walking, precise time every day. He did this. He was a real walker. And I used to walk there, and I'd see him there, and I said, "How you doing, Mr. President?" And he'd say, "Oh, I'm fine. How you doing?" And so we'd have a little conversation, yes.
Or like when JFK was shot, he remembered bringing in all these extra phone operators because they thought everybody would be on the phone talking about it, but nobody was on the phone talking about it because they were all watching television, watching the funeral. So stuff like that.
Well, sounds like you have those stories anyway.
Yeah, well, I've sort of been interviewing him for the last 15 years and even getting some of them on tape or some video in some cases. But what I've learned in these last few visits is that there are so many stories that he's never told before because I keep hearing new ones.
Well, get as much as you can while you can. My regular appointment's coming in a moment.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Keep me updated on how it goes.
Oh, I will.
Don't get hurt today, RoboCop.
No worries, citizen. My armor prevents malfunction.
Damn it! bedroom?
Hey, is this Christina?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Christina, it's Paul, Tom Williams' son. We met when you were just starting with my dad.
Yeah, I was there when you left. Hi.
Oh, right, yeah. Hey, my dad likes you, by the way. I mean, he thinks you do a good job. Is he there? Can I talk with him?
Well, he's had a kind of hard day, and he just had his bath.
Who is it?
It's your son, Paul. Do you want to talk to him?
Yes, of course. Hello?
Hey, Dad. Sounds like you and I were getting cleaned up about the same time. How was that?
Yeah, I like the shower better, but this one did the job. It's good to feel clean.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I just got back from playing basketball. Actually made a few today.
Yeah?
Yeah, I even made a left-handed layup. You know how rare that is for me.
A left-handed layup? Well, they should have given you the game ball for that one.
Yeah, I know, right?
How's Samantha?
Oh, she's good, Dad. Thanks for asking. Her mom had a pretty stable week, so that's good news.
Good. Well, tell her I said hi.
I will, Dad. Hey, are you eating all right?
Yeah, I guess. Nothing tastes much good. I talked to Anna about not eating. But I decided it's not really the way to go.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I've heard mixed things about it.
Well, I'm going to keep on keeping on, best I can.
Yeah, you're doing great, Dad. Hey, I know that Christina wants to get you to bed pretty soon, so I'll keep this kind of short. And I also know that bed bath thing's kind of a workout, isn't it?
It's the closest thing to exercise I'm going to get.
Right. Hey, Jane's coming pretty soon. She'll be there with all of her Australia photos.
Oh, yeah, I know she's coming. I just can't remember when. Oh, well, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to be right here.
Yeah, and I'll be back pretty soon for a visit too.
Oh, great.
Hey, I love you, Dad.
I love you too.
No worries, Dad. Just get some good sleep tonight, okay?
I'll try. I'm trying, Paul.
I know you are, Dad.
Good night for now.
Good night.
Hello? John? Is this John Foster? Hey, John, it's Paul Williams, Tom Williams' son. Yeah. Well, it's good to hear your voice, too. Yeah, I am calling from New Mexico. Yeah, it's the hot season here. Not humid like back there, though. Hey, John, I'm wondering if you've heard anything about my dad's health. Yeah, no, he's still in the assisted living there at the home, but he's weakening. No, still sharp mentally. I mean, he's great to talk to, actually, but he's just wearing out. So I was wondering if you might be able to squeeze in a visit to him soon. Well, you told me you guys started a new catering business. How's that going? Good. Yeah. Well, no, if you could, that would be great. John, I don't think I'd wait too long. Yeah. No, he would love to talk some baseball with you right now. Red Sox, Braves, yeah, the whole thing. He really misses you driving him all over the place there. Okay. Oh, that would be super. Great. Thanks so much, John. Yeah, I might see you when I'm there sometime soon. Great. I really appreciate it. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. What? Oh, Christ.
Their names have not popped up in the box scores. Oakland over Texas 5-2. Seattle got the Indians 6-3.
Hey.
Hey.
So Anna, the hospice nurse, just called and said Dad's been unresponsive this morning. In and out for a little while and now out. His vitals are okay, but his breathing's pretty labored. She said this may be him moving into the final stages.
So you're going up there, right?
Yeah, Liz and I are leaving in a few minutes. Do you know when Jane's plane gets in? She must be in the air by now.
I don't know. She had a super early flight. I think around 4 o'clock or so. She doesn't know any of this, right?
No. She was coming anyway, a regular visit.
Okay. Well, I better take a look. I think I can get something out later today. You think I should come, right?
It sounds like you should, yeah.
Steve, we should get going.
All right, well, I better get online now and see what I can get.
Some people are tired of looking at the Braves.
You'll call me later, right?
Yeah, I will.
All right. Thanks, Steve. Later.
All right, later.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, baby.
Something wrong?
I just got the call. Dad's unresponsive. And Steve and Liz are going up there right now. I'll probably head up there later today.
Oh, babe. Do you want me to come? I will if you want me to.
I think it's going to be one of those deals where they're saying it still could be days, for him. And you got a big work week this week, and Jane's already going to be up there on a regular visit, so I just don't think there's anything you could do.
Except be there with you.
No, I appreciate that. I really do. I just think I'm going to need you there more for the funeral. It's probably best to save days off for that.
Okay. Well, I'll come over there now and take you to the airport later. Is that all right?
Yeah, that'd be great. Just presume that I got a flight, and I'll see you when you get here.
Okay. I can be there in about an hour. I'll see you then.
Okay, baby, thanks.
Bye, honey.
Once you're in this hall, you see the same people every day. They want to go. They're waiting to go. The staff is kind. And maybe the care is as good as it gets, but they can't sweep away the sadness that lives in this hall.
I wasn't ready for that kind of truth-telling. Really didn't know what to say. I patted his hand and mumbled something about it being a mystery or some useless remark, and he headed on. But he was right. At some point, fairly soon, I was going to be able to walk away from what I'd come to think of as this spooky railroad platform, crowded with elderly people waiting for the train that seems, to all of them, to be very late. I'd walk away, able to say this next train wasn't for me.